Hey, welcome back. Today we'll be talking about stay. There are different types of stays, including the implied stay, the general just sit stay, a down stay, and a place, which is similar to a stay but a little bit different. We can go over place in a different video. Implied stay, you give a command like sit, and you do not tell the dog to stay, but you have an expectation that the dog will stay in the command you have given them until you give them another command, or you give them a word like break, so they no longer have to do the command, can take a break. Break. A sit stay is one of the most common stays. It's just putting the dog in a sit and telling them to stay. It's generally what we start out when we teach the dog. Sit. Stay. Down stay is telling a dog down and then giving them a command to stay and expecting them to stay in the down. So they should not sit up in the down stay, they should stay on the ground in the down in the same spot. Down. Down. Stay. Place is somewhat of an implied stay, but you expect them to stay in a certain area. You can use this by putting a blanket down and expecting them to stay inside blanket's radius. Generally, when we first start teaching it, we use a higher elevated bed, as is pictured. We can go over place in a different video in more detail. Place. When teaching stay, make sure to start out easy and set your dog up for success. You can progress by using distance, you can use duration, and you can also use distractions. So this next video will show you how I generally teach stay. Starting with the stay, we're going to start on the leash. Start with counting up to a small amount, such as 5 or 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They stay, and you break a treat. Once it got that, go ahead and start with the step back. They stayed, treat. Second step back, treat. Third step back, treat. Fourth step back, treat. Fifth step back, treat. Careful when you first do stay, do not put pressure on the leash, as they will come towards you. That will come later in the stays. Now, if they're done well on the leash, you can do a long line to get more steps in for practice of stay. But go ahead and drop the leash. I would start with 1 step, well, treat. 2 steps, stay, treat. 3 steps, stay, treat. So that would just be gradually increasing the distance you're getting, the difficulty. But once you got a certain amount of training in, you want to start doing their stay by backing away, facing them at first for their stay, then go away not facing them, that if you want to work on leash, especially if you're in like high distraction environments like parks, you're going to want to work on leash. Try getting a long lead. They're pretty cheap. You can get 30 to 100 feet pretty easily. And use that. Once you got distance, you can work on distractions. Sit. Stay. So go ahead and throw that as a distraction. For higher distraction environments, you can do things like parks. You're probably going to have to start more from the beginning because dogs learn from pictures so they don't generalize well. So if you're in a new environment, you have to start over. But once you get towards the more difficult things, you want to work on duration. So being able to downstay for a certain amount of time before they receive treats. This is especially essential for dogs who are service dogs. So you can start with, a minute and then work up. And if they make a mistake on a certain time, you can move back to the time you worked on before. So if they mess up when you do 10 seconds, but then roll up 5 seconds, go back and do 5 seconds for a few more times, and then go back to 10 seconds and try that again. You really want to set them up for success. You don't want to set them up for mistakes and failures. So when you get to more difficult things, you can go have them being a downstay. Stay. And you can apply pressure on the lead. Stay. You can do things like walking over them, which is essential for service dogs as well. And you can just move to doing interesting things while they are in downstay or sit stay or even play. Make it more difficult. Distractions you can also throw down. 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 For distractions, you can throw a treat as well. Good job. Down. No. Down. Good. Put pressure on the lead. There. Treat away. There would be the distraction of dogs making noises. Alright, break. Where are you going? Get down. Sit. Sit. Thank you for watching. Please like if you enjoyed the video and feel free to subscribe. Subscribing is free and you can unsubscribe anytime if you would like. And subscribing really helps the channel and helps me as well. Next week we'll be going over clicker training and how to start with clicker training and what it is for. Thank you for watching and have a great day.